Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today I'm doing my grocery drop number 10. Not too many new items here, just a few new items, but I wanted to go over my current builds and what's upcoming for my channel. And first of all, big thank you to Banggood for sending this out to me for review. This is the Caddx Turtle, and this is the contents of the box here. I already have it installed somewhere. You get your wiring and your hardware there with a little hex tool, and you get this controller. Definitely need this controller to set up all the camera settings there, and a couple of these adapters for 30 by 30 stacks, which I think I'm going to use for other kind of frames that don't have a 20 by 20 mounting system. So let me show you guys this mounted here. I have it on the very top here, the main board, and you can see the wires come through there underneath and then curve up to the camera itself. Before I forget, I want to point this out. Andy RC pointed this out, and it happened to me, and it's bugging me. If you don't have a like if you're 30 degrees angled on the camera or lower, you might not have the issue, but I run pretty steep angle, like 40 at least. I like 40 right now, and I can't even get there with this because they're right there. See it touching on the standoff. If you don't have like a flat plate type camera mount, it's gonna hit the standoff. You guys can see that. I'm pointing at it right there. So no matter what you do, it's gonna bang against these standoffs, and you can't angle anymore because these TPU mounts are limiting it, keeping it close to the standoff. And then also, move this prop out of the way. There you can see where it hits the top plate. So if I move this down, it doesn't matter, it's gonna hit the standoff, so I can't get the angle. So that's the first issue I have with this. But I did like some test recording yesterday, and it looks pretty good, guys. For the money, 65 bucks, you know, that you buy a decent camera, just a regular FPV camera, you're spending 35 already. So yeah, I mean, another 30 bucks and you basically got a decent HD 1080p 60 recording device on board, and it's pretty cool. Here's the record on off button there, and on the other side here is where I have the SD card, and you can see it's that click in style, which is pretty convenient. I just don't know how that will do in a crash. I've been thinking of a way to keep that in there so that it doesn't just pop out during a crash. So yeah, I'll get a review out on the Turtle very soon, guys. I want to do a comparison with this guy, the BRoll by Xhover that I've been working on. It's been very hard because the parts I got didn't really go well. I thought I could get everything in there, and it's becoming more of a hassle because if you can see here, look at the how far these boards stick out here, and this is a very good combination here. This is an Omnibus F4 V6, and then I think this is the Ori 32. This is a 32 ESC on the bottom here, which can run D-Shot 1200, and it's thick. So I really don't have room to add another stack there, but that is because I'm trying to run this thing slammed. If you can see, these guys, this 15mm standoffs here, it comes with 20mm standoffs. So if I just throw those 20mm back on here, I'll have everything the way I want. But then it'll be like so tall, it'll be up here, and I really like the way this looks slammed like this. But I'll get this done soon, do a comparison with the split Runcam Split Mini and the Turtle, Caddx Turtle. So moving on to the new stuff here, guys. Check this out. This is the Avon Rush 2.5-inch prop. Nothing has really challenged the 2540 by GemFan. The GemFan Flash 2540 for the longest time now, since I started. About it's been 9 months now since I started, and I got the GemFans like in maybe December, January, beginning of this year, and got a lot of views just doing a line of sight flying with this. And since then, it's just been the #1 3-bladed 2.5-inch prop. So really excited about this Avon 2.5-inch Rush. That doesn't say it on the bag, the pitch, but I read it last night on the website, and I swear it said like 1.9, not even a 2 point anything. It's like 1.9, I assume, from to here to this point. But if you look here, there's a little scoop down here. I think when you slam the throttle, that's when that kicks in more. So when you're just cruising, you know, this blade, it's very cool design. I wish I was like an aerospace engineer where, you know, can see how this actually pushes the air under power. And I don't know how they test that stuff, but all I know is I can feel it when I fly it. And yeah, I already did fly it, because bam, it's already on my leader, my reverse leader from when I began, guys. I built this thing a long time ago, and it's still kicking. And I just did a couple of packs, had to retune for this prop, and I'll tell you right now, I had to drop my D's and P's a little bit, but it feels good. It feels good just cruising. It feels good throughout. Like, put a little speed on, rip around the trees, you know, staying like a level altitude down low. It feels good. When I started throttling out, doing some big aerials, that's when I noticed the D gains were a little too high. I was getting a lot of oscillations, and as soon as I tuned it, oh my, it felt good up there. I was doing split S's and power loops, and it was just stopping on a dime when I did pitch rolls and just forward flips and rolls. I got it real close on tune. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna get a video on this soon, comparing the Gem Fan to this. But if you guys order them now before they go out of stock, I'm pretty sure I got these from Get FPV. So yeah, give them a shot. I think it's like $2 for a set, not bad. And last thing here, I wanted to get this. Now I'm gonna review this frame. This is the Rock 225 Race Edition. Now this is a beefy version of the Rock Ultralight. So you can see it's not boomerang style. It is single arm style with these locking plates, but it does have the same style of the side plates here that lock down into the arms, but it has these retainers here with more hardware. So this guy's going to be beefy. I mean, 75 grams, and look at this. Where we have 6mm arms. Woohoo! Let me show you a little bit of the parts here. I will have a separate frame review, and I'll, you know, where I'll put it together and measure everything. And look at these arms, guys. What? Oh god, I got nothing to compare it to, but that's a 6mm beefy arm. I know this is at least 3mm on this Sabertooth, which is like beefy, but look at that. It's making it look like 2mm. But yeah, these arms are thin profile on top, but they are thick going down. We have a 3-motor mount style here. So yeah, a quick picture of just, you know, kind of what it's going to look like up close. There it is. You can see how it kind of all goes together. And it comes with 3D printed TPU parts for the camera mount, and also back there in the antenna mount. Yep, I'll get a review on this frame soon, guys, but I needed to get parts for it. So this is the rest of the grocery drop here. I had to get more of these. And I'm going to run this bad boy 6S. Because I've got the Floss Style and the Floss 2.0 Team Edition already running these motors. These are the HyperLite 2205, 1722. These are the original, you know, aluminum shaft version. They have a new one. I think it's around $18 with the titanium shaft. But haven't had any issues with these. This is what I'm running on the other two 6S setups I have. So yeah, I had to get another set. This is my third set of these motors. Really like them so far, but I only have a couple of months with them, so we'll see as far as durability later. But I wanted to get another one of these. The first one I got from Pyrodrone broke, but it was out of the box broken. And right when I opened it like this, the ESC pin was dangling. But this one looks okay. I already plugged it into my computer, and I think I already threw 3.5 on here, Betaflight 3.5. As you can see, this VTX is already bent down a little bit, but it's just on these plastic standoffs. That means these pins bent a little bit, which is okay, I hope. But at least this one's not broken. So that's it, guys. I'm going to throw all this in and do all the videos as soon as I can. Leader 3 video will be next. I have it all in my computer and edited, so that'll be my next video, guys. Thanks for joining me. Grocery drop number 10. You guys be safe and keep on flying. Take care.